Benoit, Aya Gold and Silver, you guys have been known up until now for your Zagunde, which is a pure silver mine with the most amazing drill results on the planet. But what you announced on September 8th, this is a whole new area. This is a greenfield project that you drilled, and this is essentially a new discovery. This is not Zagunde. This is a second discovery in a new area of Morocco. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. I would say it's a brownfield project because it was a mine for 40 years. They had been mining there, the artisanal miners and the government for 40 years. They were mining really the top of a structure as they do, and they did over the last 500 years. And they, again, never looked at the geology, a little bit like Zgounder. When we took over, we said we need to look at the geology. Here they had done a bit of work, but we not what we do with the satellite imagery and spectral imaging and geophysics, and to realize that there was a lot more than what they thought. And so we started drilling correctly, should I say, and by putting fences of drill holes across the structures, and to realize that this is another extremely rich deposit and also extremely large deposit. So contrary to Zgounder, it's not only silver, though it has very good silver grades, but it has gold, it's got copper, it's got zinc, it's got lead, and and when you look at all these grades of this first hole that we put in this morning press release, 4% gram per ton is 4 times the average gold deposit in the world.
Yeah.
238 gram per ton silver is twice the average grade. 11% zinc, 4% lead, and 0.04% copper. I mean, it's interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot here. This is a brand new discovery, and the gold numbers are just great. The thickness of the interval, 32 meters. I mean, if you just judge this on a silver equivalent basis, hold on, let's get out the our drill hole analysis chart, and we're going to look at this on just the basis of the silver equivalent numbers. So you guys are reporting, let's do it this way, the 1,030 grams per ton silver equivalent. That's a combination of mostly gold and silver times 32.8 meters thick. That's 33,784 grams per ton, gram meters per ton. A great number is anything over 5,000. So, these numbers are in this totally new area for you, a new area of Morocco. Granted, it was mined, a long time ago, a little bit. But this is a new area for Aya, new resources that will come into your resource model in the future. But these numbers are equivalent to Aya, right? These types of thicknesses and the high grade, it's just like Aya. Zagunde, your other project.
It is. Look, I think it's a brand new discovery, though it was a mine, but a different scale. It's a brand new discovery for the industry. I don't recall anything like this since Gunda. I don't recall seeing anything of this magnitude, the size of it, and with the thickness and the grade. And yes, it's polymetallic. It could be almost a standalone gold. It could be a standalone silver, but it's polymetallic. So each ton of ore is going to be worth so much money that no, this is a new world-class discovery. We're accelerating the drilling, and if you come down a little bit on the slides, you will see on the geophysics slide, if you come down even more, the size of this. See what we're showing you here. 2.7 kilometer is the bottom circle that you have on the right to the first circle, just to the next one up. That's 2.7 kilometer. The structure is continuous there. It's between 2 meters to 32 meters, and it's mineralized. on 2.7 kilometer. But look, it's turning and it is continuing. And it's probably coming down on the other side as well. And we believe that it's continuing south as well, based on, our geophysics and what we understand of the mineralization. So look, the geological team is so happy and motivated with this discovery that we're not taking anything away from Zgounder and Zgounder Regional, which, by the way, is going very, very well. But this, as a brand new discovery for silver, gold, and zinc, I haven't seen anything like this in many years.
So what's the plan? You're going to put some more drilling rigs out here, keep doing your sampling, keep putting some holes in this, and just try to more fully define what you have going on here?
Yes, because the size of the geology of the deposit will also dictate the size of the plant, the metallurgy of it, how we want to treat it. So step one is, how big is it going to be? I mean, first level, and that will take us till this time next year. Maybe for Colorado or Beaver Creek next year, Denver, we will have a first calculation on resource. But in the meantime, it's infill drilling in between the southern lob and the central one, and a step out drilling to the north and step out drilling to the south. Look, we have a strategic meeting in 2 weeks in Morocco at the mine site at Zgounder, and we're going to look also for capital allocation to go to this project, because it's absolutely phenomenal.
So you're reporting 5 different holes here, correct?
Yes.
5 different drills, and all of them are stellar. I mean, we did the numbers for the first big one, but even these other ones, 795 times 9.0, 7,100 gram meters per ton. That's also stellar. Anything over 5,000 is an amazing number. All of these numbers are approaching those types of high grade results. So yeah,
No,
this is really, I'm a shareholder in Aya, and this is really exciting that you guys are not just a one-hit wonder with Zgounder. You've now got another one in Morocco
and
to
that's what
build upon.
We've been saying this belt, the Atlas Fault, is going to be, giving us in the mining industry many world-class deposits.
Yeah.
And we're going all out on Zgounder Regional, where we think we have more look-alike as Zgounder deposit there on the Zgounder Regional. And now we have this Boumadine, which comes out like a world-class deposit. And look, we're looking to take all the ground possible on that belt, and we're still the #1 player in Morocco, after Managem, obviously, which they've been there for so many years. But no, look, this is again saying Morocco is the country to be in. It's great. It's safe. The mining code is very, very good. The employees are well trained. They're fantastic. So power to site, water. It's a great place to be. And then on top of that, you bring world-class deposits with grades and thickness. What else could you ask for? So now you're right. We're not a one project wonder. We now have 2 great assets, one in production and in construction to grow to 8 million ounces, with the regional play to add to that 8 million ounces. And then Boumadine, which is now coming and starting to be an exploration play, but knowing that it was a mine for 40 years.